Okay, good day everyone. This is Ma'am Jacqueline T. Bautista. Welcome back to our science lesson. Today we're going to talk about five very important concepts in the theories of evolution. Variation, heredity, isolation, selection, and adaptation. We will explain each in simple terms, give everyday examples, and most importantly, makikita natin kung paano silang lahat nagtutulungan para mabuo yung tinatawag nating natural selection. So let's begin. So what are we aiming for today? Our learning competency is discuss in small groups important concepts in the theories of evolution such as variation, heredity, isolation, selection, and adaptation. For our knowledge objective, identify and define the key concepts, variation, heredity, isolation, selection, adaptation. Then for our skills objective, explain each concept in simple terms and give everyday examples. And lastly, for our attitude objective, value scientific reasoning and appreciate the process of change over time. Okay, class, before we start our lesson today, let's play a quick game called Spot the Difference. So, tignan nyong mabuti yung mga pictures sa screen. As you can see, same species sila, parehong uri ng hayop o halaman. Pero kung titignan ninyong mabuti, hindi sila magkakapareho, di ba? Now, your task is to list down three differences you can see, no? So, let's start with this picture dito sa mga aso na to. So, ano yung mga differences na nakikita natin sa kanila? Okay, different fur colors and markings, different sizes, different ear shapes or fur length. And then, dito naman sa mga bulaklak na to, at the middle, okay, so different petal colors, different number of petals, and different petal shapes, no? And then dyan sa mga birds na yan sa taas. Okay, as you can see, some have big or thick beaks, and some have small or thin beaks. Then, different beak shapes then, may curve, may pointed, may short, then different feather colors or body sizes. Now, all these differences are examples of variation, the very first concept in our lesson. Next, survival prediction. So, nakikita nyo yung picture na yan, no? As you can see, iba't iba yung creatures na nandiyan dyan, no? Now, imagine a severe drought or storm hits that area where those creatures live. Then food will become hard to find. Which of them do you think has a higher chance of surviving? Okay? Oh. Now, which ones have better chance of surviving? So, of course, those with traits that match the new difficult environment. Why? Because their traits help them get food, stay safe, and endure the harsh conditions. In short, they are better adapted, no? Now, which ones do you think will struggle? Siyempre, those whose traits are not suited to the changes. So, they cannot easily find food or survive the weather, no? Alright. So, napakagandang tanungin at isipin. Ang mga pagkakaibang nakita nyo kanina sa previous slide, yung mga katangiang namana, epekto ng lugar at panahon, kung sino ang pipiliin ng kalikasan at kung paano sila magbabago sa paglipas ng panahon, yan mismo yung didiscuss natin ngayon. variation, heredity, isolation, selection, at adaptation, at kung paano silang lahat nagtutulungan bilang natural selection. Now, meron tayong 5 magkakaugnay na konsepto. 5 key concepts, no? First, variation. There are differences in the traits of each member of a population. Hindi pare-pareho ang katangian ng bawat isa. Second, heredity. Traits that are passed down from parent to offspring. Yung mga katangiang yun ay naipapasa sa anak. Third, isolation. The separation of groups from one another. Minsan, naghihiwalay ang mga grupo kaya nag-iiba-iba yung kanilang pagbabago. Fourth, selection. When nature selects the most suited traits. Selection, parang pinipili ng kalikasan kung sino ang mas angkop mabuhay. Then, fifth, adaptation. Having suited traits to survive and reproduce. Dahil dito, nagkakaroon sila ng katangiang akma sa kanilang kapaligiran. Lahat ng ito ay magkakasunod at magkakaugnay. Now, let's discuss each concept, no, on the next slides. First concept, variation. Variation simply means differences. Differences among individuals. So kahit magkakauri o magkaka-species, hindi sila pare-pareho, no? Example, in humans, different heights, skin colors, eye shapes. Magkakaiba kayo ng height, kulay ng balat, hugis ng mata, at texture ng buhok, no? Then sa garden, same species ng flower, pero kung makikita nyo, iba-iba yung kulay. Then sa mga ibon, same group, pero may malalaki at maliliit na tuka. Now, these differences are called variations. So, why is this important? Kasi, kung pare-pareho silang lahat, kapag nagbago ang environment, lahat sila pwedeng mamatay. No, maaaring mamatay. But because there are differences, may ibang makakaligtas. So, that's the power of variation. So, ang key term here is each one has different traits and that is normal and important. Second concept, heredity. Traits passed from parents to offspring. Heredity means namamana. Yung mga katangian mo na ipapasa ng magulang sa anak. Example, a child looks like their parents. So alam nyo yung sinasabi nila, kamukha mo yung tatay mo or namana mo yung ilong ng nanay mo. That is heredity, no? Sa hayop naman, tsaka sa halaman, let's say for example, a plant with red seeds grows into a plant that also produces red seeds, no? Then, kung may ibon, sa mga ibon, birds with stronger beaks pass the trait to their chicks. Yung mga ibon na may matibay na tuka at nakaligtas, ipapasa niya yung matibay na tuka sa kanyang mga supling or sa kanyang mga magiging sisiw. So, in other words, heredity answers the question, paano na ipapasa yung magandang katangian sa next generation? So, tandaan, kung walang heredity, even though may variation, walang magbabago sa kabuuan ng species. So, the key idea here is, when a trait is favorable, it is passed down to the next generation. And then third concept, Isolation. Being separated from others. Isolation means pagkakahiwalay. Okay? Example, a river changes course, resulting to separates one forest into two, no? What else? Some birds fly to a faraway island and stay there. Ano pa? Mountain range separates two groups of animals. So imagine, no, same species sila, pero biglang nagkaroon ng bundok, ilog, o malayong island, kaya nangyari napaghiwalay sila. Hindi na sila nagkakasalubong, hindi na nagpaparami ng magkasama. Ngayon, ang nangyayari, sa bawat lugar, may iba-ibang kondisyon. Unti-unti, mag-iiba yung katangian ng bawat grupo. At pagkalipas ng napakahabang panahon, maaaring maging dalawang magkaibang species na sila. So, isolation gives them different environments. Kaya iba-iba rin ang magiging pagbabago nila. So, ang key idea here is when the group separates, their adaptation process will differ. Fourth concept, selection, no? Specifically, natural selection. Nature chooses which traits survive. Ito yung tinatawag na survival of the fittest. But wait, fittest doesn't mean strongest or fastest lang. It simply means pinakaangkop sa kasulukuyang kapaligiran, no? Okay, let's say for example, okay, insect resistant to pesticide survive while others survive, no? So, may peste sa palay, gumamit ka ng pamatay peste, nangyari, karamihan namatay. Pero may ilang may natural resistance. So, sila yung mabubuhay. Sila yung magpaparami. So, nature selected those resistant ones to continue. No? So, ano pa? Fast-running animals escape predators while slow ones get caught. So, kung sino yung mas mabibilis tumakbo ng mga animals, sila yung mabubuhay ng matagal. No? Lahi nila yung magpapatuloy. Then, birds with beaks that fit available food survive and eat well. No? Okay. So, ibig sabihin, kung anong katangian ang nakakatulong para makakain, makaiwas sa kaaway, at makapagparami, yon ang pipiliin ng kalikasan. That is natural selection in action. No? Okay? So, ang key idea dito is those suited to the environment survive and reproduce. And then the fifth is adaptation, becoming better suited to the environment. So kung ang selection ay yung pagpili, adaptation ay yung resulta, no? Okay. So pagkatapos ng maraming generation, yung buong grupo ay nagkaroon na ng katangian na bagay sa kanilang kapaligiran. Let's say for example, polar bears, no? White fur for camouflage in snow. Puti ang balahibo para hindi makita sa snow, no? Now, sa desert, cactus, no? They have thick stem to store water in dry deserts, no? So makapal na katawan ng cactus para makatipid ng tubig, no? Tapos ano pa? Fish. Fishes, they have gills to breathe underwater, 'di ba? So ang mga isda, meron silang hasang Yun yung gamit nila para sila ay makahinga sa tubig. And then, sa tao, no, darker skin in sunnier places. Mas maitim ang balat sa mga lugar na matatag ang araw. Kasi protection yon laban sa matinding sikat. So, adaptation means natapos na ang proseso. Nabago na sila para mabuhay ng mas maayos sa kanilang tahanan. So, the key idea is gradually they become a perfect fit for where they live. Now, here's the best part. Paano silang nagtutulungan, no? So, let's connect them step by step. First, variation, no? May variation, may iba't ibang katangian sa loob ng grupo. And again, sabi ko nga kanina, normal yon. Second, heredity, no? Ang mga pagbabagong yon ay naipapasa sa anak. Third, isolation. Napaghiwalay sila at humarap sa iba't ibang kondisyon, no? Fourth, selection. Ang kalikasan ang pumili kung aling katangian ang pinakamabisa sa sa lugar na yan, no? And then fifth, adaptation. Okay? So pagkatapos ng mahabang panahon, nagbago na yung buong grupo. Bagay na bagay na sila sa kanilang kapaligiran. At diyan mo makikita, natural selection is exactly what drives evolution. Ito ang mekanismo, walang magic, walang plan, simply variation plus heredity plus isolation plus selection. The result is adaptation. Then, the final outcome is evolution. Okay? So, let me share one of the most famous real examples, no? The finches of the Galapagos Islands. This is a real life story. Okay? So, makikita natin dito sa short video na ito kung ano yung nangyari millions of years ago. So, millions of years ago, a small group of birds arrived at these islands from the mainland. So, iisa lang ang kanilang ninuno noon. Pareho silang lahat, pero lumipat sila sa iba't ibang isla. No? Nyo. And then, eventually, nagkahiwalay sila. Pero, yan, nakikita nyo, una, may variation na sila. So, kahit noon pa man, may pagkakaiba na sila. Some already had different big sizes. Malalaki, maliliit, makakapal, o manipis, no? So, second, heredity. Yung hugis ng tuka ay namamana. Beak shape is passed from parents to chicks. Kaya naipapasa sa susunod na generation. Okay? So, third, isolation. The ocean separated the islands from one another. Pinaghiwalay sila ng dagat, hindi na sila nagpaparami ng magkasama. Yan. Then fourth, selection, no? Ang kalikasan yung pumili kung saan matitigas ang buto, no? Large beaks survive. Kung saan naman insekto yung pagkain, yung mga ibon, may mga finches na may thin beaks, sila yung nag-survive. Kung saan naman may prutas o nectar, iba namang finches yung mga nabuhay doon, no? At dahil iba-iba yung napili sa bawat isla, paglipas ng mahabang panahon, adaptation happen. Yan. Yon. Then, unti-unti, nagbago sila hanggang sa maging bagong uri na ng ibon today. No? So, now, there are 13 different species of finches, and each one is perfectly adapted to their own island. So, ganyan po gumagana. Variation, heredity, isolation, selection, and adaptation. They are all working together through natural selection. So, ano yung dadalhin yung lesson ngayon? Again, evolution is not random chaos. It follows a clear, beautiful pattern. So, variation provides the differences. It gives the options. Heredity passes them to the next generation, means it ensures continuity. Isolation creates different environments. Ibig sabihin, isolation changes the setting. Selection favors useful traits or it does the choosing. And adaptation is the beautiful result, the wonderful outcome, no? Then put together, natural selection becomes the driving force behind all evolutionary change. Again, hindi yan biglaan, hindi yan nagkataon lamang. Ito ay mahabang proseso at bawat isa sa limang konsepto ay mahalagang ginagampanan. Alright? So, that wraps up our lesson for today. Sana ay mas malinaw na sa inyo kung ano yung variation, heredity, isolation, selection, and adaptation, and kung paano silang lahat nagtutulungan upang mabuo ang natural selection at magpatakbo ng evolution. So, again, evolution is simply the result of the five concepts. They are working together over time. Okay? So thank you for watching. See you in our next lesson. Once again, this is Ma'am Jackie Bautista and have a nice day everyone.